What's clicking for Shine here, playing Dragalia Lost, the dragon-themed mobile game created by Games and Nintendo. And today I'll be covering this game. You know, it's been a long time coming. Shut up, game. Stop trying to show me some stuff. Now, this game has been a game I wanted to cover for a long time because if you don't know about my weird obsession with magical creatures known as dragons, you will understand after the end of this video, because Dragalia Lost is a dragon-themed mobile game, which, like I said earlier, it's a collab between Nintendo and Games, you know, the dude to make Grand Blue Fantasy and all the other mobile games that you may or may not know of. So here we are on the home screen. You see the girl Mim in her Halloween attire. If you don't know who Mim is, she's basically a character from this game. She's a dragon waifu, which again already approved. Again, you already know why I like. You already know it's already approved. I have a checklist. You know, I have a checklist. You know, I'm gonna in future mobile games, I'm gonna go run through the checklist. Number 1, does it have dragon waifu? Check. Number 2, does it have good gameplay? Check. Number 3, is it in landscape? Is it in landscape mode? No, it's in portrait mode. Unfortunately, this is another one of those games like Grand Blue Fantasy and Fire Emblem Heroes where it's in portrait mode instead of landscape, which I don't particularly prefer games in portrait mode, but I'm gonna have to suffer through it because this game is still pretty good. Now, if you ever played any game, you will kind of know what to expect when you play this. But if you don't know, Games is a developer with some people, sometimes it's hit or miss, but Games is super generous when it comes to giving out items when they mess up, but their misinstructors are kind of a little whack if you don't know. So here we are, Dragalia Lost. As you can see, here we are on the homepage. Right now, ironically, I picked the perfect time to make a video on this because right now they're collabing with Fire Emblem Heroes, which is a game I recently covered, which is why I planned this. Again, your boy planned this. Haha, joke's on you, I planned this. So we're gonna go ahead and show off the game. Right on the home screen, you see all these missions, all these menus, all that stuff. You'll get used to. First thing I like to do before I come in here, I like to check all and see all the elements, all the items. So let me grab all this. So there's that. Next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna go to quests. First thing we're gonna show off is quests because that's the most important thing. First thing you want to see off is the gameplay. Also, by the way, fun fact: this video is gonna be a little bit different because I'm actually playing it on. I'm actually editing this. I'm actually editing this video a little differently. See, it's not like the same, so we're gonna be doing things a little different. All right, here we go. We're gonna show off story mode. So here's story mode. So here we go. We're gonna show off a battle. So as you can see, my team is made of a pretty high level, so we will kill everything in this level. But I'm doing this to show off the battle, so you can understand what's going on, so you understand how this game. Since the game is portrait mode, you do have to control it with your hand. This game is actually more of an action game instead of an RPG like usual. So this is not like a Fire Emblem here, and this is not like your RPGs. This is actually a game where you have to control your characters, which I will show you. I'm gonna disable that, and we're gonna go a little slow. So here we go. So you basically touch your screen, and you have to control the arrow where you're gonna want your characters to go. And this is basically how the gameplay goes. Depending on how you tap, so one tap does double tap, one tap. If you swipe your finger, your character rolls. If you double tap, you can do another thing. Basically the game is basically your an action game you play with your at the bottom you have your skills and all your attacks. But there's a twist with this game. The reason the main prince, so it's a prince with the game. The part of the story is basically the prince. You're a prince and you're basically trying to make alliances with dragons. So when you make alliances with dragons, you're able to turn into dragons. But hey guys, thanks for killing the monster. So before I can show off the ability of turning into dragons, so we're gonna do this again because thanks guys. Thanks guys. You didn't have to do that, guys. I wanted to show off the ability of humans of these characters shape shifting, but you didn't want to. Shut up, Windows. Go to sleep. So we're gonna try. We're gonna do some. 1 second. All right, we're back. Now that I went to a different stage, I went to a couple of chapters ahead because I had to. So because doing the first story chapter is a little too weak for me to show off what I want to talk about. But I switched to a different stage so I can show you what I'm talking about. So basically, like I said previously, you're basically a prince. And you're basically your family. You're part of a long family of people who basically have these alliances with dragons. And because you have these alliances with dragons, you're able to turn into the dragons that you align with. So the way this works is like this. So when you when a dragon befriends you and a dragon follows you, you're able to, after you make a pact with them, is that what I said? A pact, and you're able to become that dragon. So that's basically how the game works. And you're basically this prince and a bunch of ragtag, a bunch of other people. and you're basically just trying to stop some evil lady who may or may not know the prince and may or may not want to kill him. Still undetermined yet, because I haven't read that far into the plot. Again, I don't. Again, that assumes I read mobile games plot, which I don't. I don't read. The only plots I read are actual games. So here we are. Like I wanted to show off. Now that I didn't want to switch, why did we switch? Well, there you go. As you can see, we just shifted into a dragon, but then the wrong dragon. Which, by the way, this idol girl is a dragon. She's a dragon. As you can see, we shapeshifted into a dragon. I don't know why that happened. That was a fluke. But hey, the main girl in front did not turn into the dragon like she was supposed to. God dang, I accidentally hit the wrong button, and wrong person turned into a dragon. That's great. Hey, that's great. Thanks, game. So that was the battle. Next thing I'm gonna show off is the teams. So here's how you set up your team. You hit team. What do you want, Flame Wyvern? No, Flame Wyvern, you don't need to teach me how to build teams. Flame Wyvern, I already know. Flame Wyvern, I know. Flame Wyvern, do not teach me how to build teams. So as you can see, I've been playing a while. Here's all the characters, which you're gonna get a lot of dupes. Which the thing about this game and duplicates is, well, not duplicates. You don't get duplicates in this game. The thing about Dragalia Lost and most side games things, you don't get duplicate characters. Once you summon a character, you have one version of the character. So I'm wondering, how do you power up characters? Well, first of all, how do you build a team? Let's start with that. How you build a team is like this. So you go, let's squip to a side, and you build a team. So basically, you just do like this. You can add a character, so you can change a weapon. You can add a character, add a weapon, and add a dragon. So let me show you what I mean by this. So let's say I want to add one of these characters to this team. I'm going to click this guy, add him to the team. There he is. He shows up, and there he's now on the team. Next thing I can do is pick a weapon. I can pick from the weapons I built or crafted. I can just connect this to him, and boom, now he's got this weapon. If I want to add a dragon, I run through all the dragons I have, and then I can add that dragon to the team, or add him with this dragon. Which, by the way, it makes sense to, obviously there are elemental differences, and obviously you should always pick a character, put a character with an elemental dragon that matches. So I have Leviathan, which is the worst dragon. So I'm gonna put him with Leviathan because I kind of hate this guy. So he has Leviathan now. Now I also can pick one of these, this is like this game's equivalent to Craft Essence. It basically powers up stats and other things, and some have special abilities. So I'm just gonna add one of these, and there you go. It gives him a little more health, a little more stats, makes him a little stronger, and there you go. So that's how you build a team. Now currently, right now, we're in the collab with Fire Emblem, so we're having a Fire Emblem collab. So the Fire Emblem characters are here. So you can summon for Prince Marth. You can summon for I have no idea how to say her name, and her, which I forgot how to say all their names, but except Marth. So basically, there's two Fire Emblem events going on. There's two Fire Emblem ones. The one we have right now and the one we're going to get later, which I hope later on brings specific characters from Fire Emblem over, specifically the dragons. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch the Fire Emblem Hero video. Again, there you go. Link in the description. So basically what I'm saying here is I need this game to add more of some dragon users, because Fire Emblem got some dragons, and the weird thing about this game is, despite the fact that this game is dragon themed, there aren't that many dragon characters from other side games here. It's like, or other Nintendo dragons here. It's like, hey, so I'm like, why isn't, let's say, Tiki, one of the most recognizable dragon users and Dragon Sun users from Fire Emblem, why is Tiki not here? Which I'm hoping they fix that with the next event that comes up, because if Tiki's not in this event, I'll riot. If Tiki is not in the next Fire Emblem crossover event, I'm gonna riot. Also, why isn't Greya here? Again, side games. You don't have problem adding other characters, but Greya should be here. Why is Greya not here? But that being said, let's show up the gacha. So you have two options. You can do a single summon or multi. I don't want to do multi because, Christ, I'll do a multi. You know what? I'll do a multi for y'all. It's only for y'all. I'll do the multi for you people. For you guys. I'll do the multi for you. Even though I wanted to save it for the next Fire Emblem event, but I'll do the multi for you guys. Which, here we go. I've seen 3 dubs. We might get a rare unit. Let's see. Nope, just gold. Alright, here we go. So gold, dragon, sword, Triton. Don't play with me, Fire Emblem. Don't play me, Grand Blue. Don't play me, Dragalia. Alright, dragon. Here we go. So, dragon, that's not you. I didn't want you. Sword dude. Not this girl again. Now, since I already have these characters, what I'm getting here is called Eldwater. Eldwater is another way that you can rank up and level up your character. Here's a dragon. Nothing. 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 And there you go. That was a summon. As you can see, I got basically nothing, but it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. We'll do another one, even though I'm kind of salty about that. Let's see if the game's like, hey, Shine's doing a video. Let's help this man. Let's see. Nothing. Okay, nothing. Fire Emblem said, the game said, joke's on you, Shine. You get nothing. There's the thing. Dragon. And the rest is history. We'll do it one more time. One more time. Last summon. Okay, got a dove. Got a white dove. He fast. Okay. Nope, just gold. What are we gonna get? Dragon. And got the pink dragon, which I'm not sure if I got the pink dragon. Cool. Cool. And that's summoning. Now, last but not least, we're gonna show off the final thing I wanted to show you. The true final thing. The true final thing. Here we go with the Fire Emblem event. Since this is Fire Emblem, like, you come in here and you play some Fire Emblem events. So since I'm doing the Fire Emblem right now, there's a bunch of things going on. So I can do co-op battles, raid battles. Like, there's so much more to do in Dragalia Lost that it's hard. Oh, I can redeem my free tickets. Give me my free tickets. Thanks. I got one free voucher ticket. I gotta save that for later because I wasted my summoning what I had saved up. God, I gotta grind this event for materials. So there's that. What we're gonna have to do. So there's that. I'm gonna go do a quest. I'm gonna do a Fire Emblem quest because hey, Fire Emblem. So I basically kind of already destroyed this. So we're gonna do this. Let's go story. Hey story, what's up with you, story? Oh, here's a battle. Here's a battle. What's the matter? Hey, let's go do a battle. Thank you, battle. Let me pick a friend. Let me pick a helper. I'm gonna pick this one because this character was on raid up last time. Probably shouldn't do a team that's blank. I'm gonna get my regular squad up, and we're gonna go. We're gonna do. We're gonna do this, boys. Let's go. Let's do this, boys. I wonder how much of a limit I have. Like, the game's gonna be like, dude, you have a limit, boy. You can't keep recording longer than this. Sorry, here we go. Now let's take out these foes, slice them in half. Also, if you're wondering, does the battle always run this slow? No, you have the option to actually speed up your battle, and you also have the option to let the game run itself. So if I hit auto enable, the game will actually play itself if you want, and if I want the game to run faster, you can make the game go incredibly fast if you want. That's if you want. Most people probably don't want that and probably want to control the game themselves, you know? What's the point of playing a game if the game is playing for itself? It's not really a game. As you can see, I can now use one of her skills. That's her skill. Because this character, her name is Mim. She's a Halloween character. Here's our helper. I'm going to use one of their skills, which I missed. So that's great. And since Mim is here, I can now transform into a dragon. So here we go. I can shapeshift for a limited amount of time. Mim just basically destroyed everyone. As you can see, when that blue timer at the bottom runs out, or the timer on top of her head runs out, you're no longer a dragon. So you can only turn into a dragon for limited periods of time. Which kind of sucks, but hey, that's just how it is. So that's that. So that's basically it. If you want to check out the game, I'll leave a link in the description where you can download. If you're on mobile, I'll leave a link in the description. I'll leave an iOS and Android link in the description so you can download and try out Dragalia Lost. The game is really fun. If you haven't played it, play it. If you're on the fence, if you've been on the fence, like, hey, I want to play Dragalia Lost, try Dragalia Lost because it's the only dragon-themed game, and it gets the Sword of Shine Zero, Sword of Seal of approval. If I had one of those, So thank you for watching the video. This has been your host Shine Zero saying goodbye. This video is going to be really interesting edit because I'm using a brand new editor, and I'm also using a brand new everything. So wish me luck, my boys.